What's up, YouTube? It's me, Rashad, 360 wave process Rashad, and today I'm about to show y'all how to get 360 waves for beginners. This is the 2018 method, and this is about to be the best method yet. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and watch all the way through to the end of the video because I'm giving away a brush, a 3WP brush with the handle, a red edition, okay? This is the year right here. I'm gonna try and help y'all get y'all waves on swim before the summertime. So by the time summer come, you should have a full 360 if you do this method. Like I said, hit that like button. Let's boost it up as high as possible. Let's get into the video.
Where was they at when we was gone? When we was working on these songs? Where was they at? When we was out here in the zone?
I need y'all to stay with me right now, all right? Don't leave the video yet. If you leave, you're not gonna really understand how to get waves. Now, stay tuned because we're gonna talk about hair products. We're gonna talk about the right length to cut your hair, what to tell your barber. We're gonna talk about durags. We're gonna talk about the products like I said. And then, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna have a full understanding of how to get waves. We're gonna talk about how long you should wait until you get your hair cut. We're gonna talk about all of this. It's a lengthy process to get them on swim. So, you know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to this channel right here because I'm gonna be posting videos all throughout the year just to help you stay motivated and just to give you tips along the way. So everybody know you need a brush to get 360 waves, but I'm taking it back even further than that. Before you even need a brush, you need to have some hair, but not just any type of hair. Specifically, the hair that you need is a curly texture hair. If your hair does not curl up, if you have straight hair, then you are more than likely not gonna be able to get waves. That's just how it is. Now, usually people with straight hair, if you kind of mixed, you could get waves, but you'll just have to wait until your hair gets to a longer length than, say, for example, I would have to wait. Now, what I'm saying is, for example, if you have a hair texture like mine, then you can wave your hair up at the lowest of lengths and still keep your waves. But if you have a straighter hair texture and like you're a mixed person and your hair is less curly and kinky, then you normally would have to keep your hair at a higher length, about like a 2.5 or higher. Now I'm gonna go more into haircut lengths further into the video, so just stay tuned for that. As you can see, my hair, just so you guys know, is cut at a 1.5 with the grain right now. So this is what it looks like. It's real wavy, it's real silky, it's real smooth. Now let's go into what brush you should use as a beginner, and then we're gonna go into products and we're gonna talk about durags and everything you need to know. Let's do it, Ocean Squad. Now that you've seen my waves, you know I'm with the business, you know I'm about to help you out. We gotta talk about brushes. Now you will see a lot of brushes right here. Don't be alarmed. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You only need one brush to get your waves on swim. But if you really a real waver, that's when you step your game up and you get multiple brushes just to keep yourself entertained. Because this is a long journey, and if you only got one brush, then you know what I mean, sometimes you might get kind of bored. So you get other brushes. Now, the one brush that I'm gonna recommend to you as a beginner, a person who doesn't have waves or a person who just started trying to get waves, all right? I'm gonna recommend to you to get a medium brush. I say a medium brush because a medium brush will allow you to comfortably brush your hair when your hair is low and when your hair is high. Normally, if you're a coarse hair waver, you will just steer away from soft brushes in general because you feel like it's not pulling your hair enough and it's not strong enough. Now, some people believe that you could get waves with a soft brush. There's multiple people in the wave world, I don't know if y'all know about the wave world, but yeah, there's multiple people in the wave world that believe you could get waves with a soft brush only, even if you got coarse hair. So, you know what I mean? It may be possible. Just me personally, I never tried it. I always stuck with a medium brush. And so I'm gonna tell y'all right here to go with a medium brush. This brush right here is the 360 Wave Process Blue Edition. This is a medium brush. You can get this brush from 360waveprocess.com. I'll pop up a link right there. And you can use that to start your journey from fresh, no waves, to getting on swim. Now that you know what brush to use, I'm gonna actually show you how to brush your hair to get in the 360 wave pattern. Just before we even get to the brushing part, understand that hair products like this and like pomades, those don't get you waves, all right? The only thing that's gonna get you waves is brushing. And then we're gonna go into durags as well. So stay tuned, and if you didn't hit the like button, man, what you doing, bro? Come on, man, I'm teaching you all the game right now. You can't hit the like button? Come on, show 3WP some love. All right, let's do it. All right, wave family, it's time for me to teach y'all how to brush y'all wave pattern correctly. So I have a mirror right here in front of my sink, and then I have my hand mirror. Now, I know I said that you only need a brush to get waves, but I highly recommend you get a mirror. You don't need it, but you need it. You see what I'm trying to say? All right, it's really gonna help you out, especially as a beginner. Now, what you wanna do is you wanna get your hand mirror and you wanna hop in the mirror like this. Now, when you got your hand mirror and you put it out like this, you're gonna be able to see your entire head. If you got a 3WP brush, every 3WP brush has the 360 wave process trademark wave logo, all right? Now, this wave logo helps you understand which angles to brush to get your wave pattern to come out how you want it. Now, if you take a look at my waves in the direction that they go, you see that whenever I brush, my wave logo is aligned with the same angle that my waves are in right now. All right, every time I brush, it's basically the same thing. Tilt your brush so that the logo, you know what I mean, is at the angle you want, and then brush in that direction. You know what I mean? It goes for every angle. The front, you tilt it, the wave logo is horizontal. You're brushing forward, your waves are gonna come out forward. If you want your waves to kind of tilt and slant like mine do, then you'll take that slant angle and you know what I mean, you'll slant it. Just show you I slant it. And that's why you'll see my waves on this side look like, I don't want to say look weird, but it because it don't look weird, look A1 to me, in my opinion. But it looks different than your average 360 wave pattern, all right? Because I chose a different angle. Now, just to give you the simplified method of how to brush, you brush the top straight down like that. You brush the sides diagonal towards your sideburns. You brush the back straight down. But what I do is I tilt my brush like this, look at the wave logo, and then I brush straight down. And that causes a tilt in my waves. As you can see. Now, another big question that y'all probably have right now is how long to brush for? How long until I get my waves? Now, let me tell y'all straight up. You need to brush as much as possible. That's what I always tell my wavers. People in the wave family, y'all DM me on Instagram, say how much I need to brush, Rashad. You need to brush as much as possible. When I first started waving, I told y'all this so many times, I brushed so much. You wouldn't catch me going more than 5 minutes without getting a brush stroke in. That's how much I brush. I brushed so much. My mom got so annoyed at me one time in the car and had to yell at me because I was brushing my hair too much. That's how much I brushed, all right? I brushed so much. Everybody in high school, they knew me as a guy who always brushed his hair a lot. The Hispanic kids, they be like, why you always combing your hair, Rashad? I'd be like, it's a brush. But yeah, y'all, you gotta brush as much as possible. If I'm giving you a time frame, I say like a good 4 hours. If you got coarse hair like me, a day, that'll help you make progress. If you do a little less than that, you'd be okay. If you do like 2 hours a day, you might struggle a little bit. Also, a part of getting 360 waves is the haircut frequency, all right? You can't get your haircut every week. I know it sounds terrible for some of you because y'all probably got your haircut every week because you want to stay fresh for the ladies and stuff. I feel you, bro. But look, if you're trying to get your waves on swim, if you get your haircut every single day, that's not every day, every week, that's cutting off progress. You need to allow your hair time to learn this new growth pattern that you're trying to train it to, you know what I mean, do. So I recommend you only get one haircut per month. Now I recommend you woof. Woofing is basically abstaining from a haircut. The longer you woof, the more likely you are to make progress. If you cut your woof sessions short, especially when you're trying to get waves on the side, you're gonna see very little to no progress at all. You're gonna hit the plateau. I'm gonna tell you one thing, keep this with you for your entire journey. All right, if you ever get stuck and you feel like you're not making no progress, this is what I want you to do. It's really simple. I want you to brush more and woof longer. Those two things right there will take you to that next level. But there's one thing that can prevent you from making progress even if you do those two things. And that's the way you get your haircut. Let me explain. The Don't be scared to tell your barber what you want him to do to your hair. I know some of y'all probably be like, but I don't know, y'all nervous to talk to your barber and tell him what you want. Because I remember when I was much younger, I didn't want to tell my barber what to do because I felt like he's a professional and I feel like he knows what he's doing. But over time, I had learned that you can't just go expect your barber to know what you're doing unless you've been going to that barber for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want you to do. When you go to the barber shop, just watch this. I'm gonna show you exactly what to do. How's it going, man?
I'm good, my brother.
Today, can I get a 1.5 with the grain? But I don't want to taper this time.
No taper at all?
Yeah, no taper this time. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what you do. You ask your barber, you tell him what you want. If you got coarse hair like me, if your hair texture looks like mine, then you can tell him what I just told him, and that's going to be a good length for your hair. If you kind of mix, then you're going to keep it up a little bit higher, probably like a 2.5, a number 3, number 4 with the grain, depending on how straight of a hair texture you got. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just so you can know, a 1 guard looks something like this. If you get your haircut too low, you may find that you lose progress temporarily or you don't gain any progress at all. So just keep that in mind. Get that haircut at a 1 with the grain or 1.5 if you're a beginner. Let me quickly go over some of the products that I had in there when I was talking in the living room. I have almond oil right here, and then I have I can't even talk. Avocado oil. So basically, I've been using more oils lately. I recommend oils if you don't want to get product buildup. I recommend using oils. It gives your hair nutrients and it gives it a nice shine. But mostly I use oils when I have fresh cuts because my hair is already silky smooth when I got a fresh cut, and the oils just give it that nice shine that I like without making it too like clunky, if you know what I mean. That's just a little quick overrun of products. Like I said, products don't get you waves. They only make the waves that you already have look better. So remember that. Brush work is key. Let's wrap this video up by talking about the brushes that I had in there, because I had a number of brushes and then do-rags, and then that's when we finished the video. So basically I just have an array of brushes. These 3 brushes right here are 360 wave process brushes available on 360waveprocess.com. There is a link in the description for these brushes that say 3WP. As we already talked about, the blue edition is a medium brush and is good for beginners. This soft brush right here is the gold edition. It's a gold brush. It comes in the packaging like this. There's a brand new one in here right now. I recommend this gold edition usually for advanced wavers who have their wave pattern in already. So that's what the gold edition is for. You can also use it just as a regular soft brush for when you have low cuts. Next, we got the red edition right here. Now this red edition is a hard brush. This one is equipped with reinforced boar bristles, and so I really recommend this for wavers who woofing, basically. When you woofing, this will be the perfect brush for you because it's hard and it's going to get down to the scalp and it's going to allow you to pull that hair and train it at the lowest level. So those are the 3 brushes right there. We also have the 3WP red edition with the handle. The difference between this one is basically there's a shape difference on this red edition with the handle. There's a pointed tip. Now, if you stay tuned on the channel, you'll hear me talk about 360 wave crown area, which is in the back of your head. And that's what this tip is there for. It allows you to get really close to that crown area and craft the design that you want. Make sure you subscribe so that you can learn about more deeper subjects about 360 waves, man. I'm not gonna be able to fit everything in this video, but I'm gonna be able to fit everything you need to know to get your waves on swim by summer. That's my goal. And then I got some brushes right here. These are straight brushes. But yeah, that's the brushes. Like I said, you really only need 1 brush. If you really into your waves, I suggest you get you a medium brush and a hard brush. And if you're really taking it to the next level, get a soft brush as well. And then you're just gonna be in the game. You're just gonna be wavy. Let's go into do-rags now. I hope y'all following me so far. I hope y'all loving this information. We're gonna hit these do-rags and then we're gonna finish up the video. So basically, you wear a do-rag in order to lay your hair down. That's the purpose of the durag. When should you wear your durag? That's a big question a lot of beginners always ask. Now, you don't really need to wear your durag throughout the day because that's not going to do you no justice. Well, if you're a beginner, it's not going to do you no justice because throughout the day, if you're a beginner, you need to spend all the time you can putting in brush work. Like, it ain't no game out here, y'all. All right, what I want you to dedicate it to is to wear this to sleep every single night and don't miss a night without sleeping with that on. Why I'm saying this is because this durag is going to help you save the progress that you've been gaining all throughout the day. Now, do you need a durag to get 360 waves? No. All you really need to do is brush. But I personally feel that a durag helps you get waves faster, okay? And also, it helps you maintain your woofing sessions longer. It helps you keep it under control. Especially if you have coarse hair, that's really going to come clutch for you, especially during those heavy woofing stages. Wrapping up the video, I just want to say thank you guys for watching the whole video. What I want y'all to do, just like to wrap up this video, please join the 3WP Wave Family Facebook group. If you're a beginner, especially, I want you to join because the 3WP Wave Family Facebook group, what I want this group to be and what it is already, but I just want it to be even bigger than it is right now. I want it to be the most supportive group for a wave beginner, okay? If you got questions, post it in the wave group. It's a closed group, so you gotta request access to get into it, but I'm gonna accept you if I see that, you know what I mean, you're a real person. And then, you know what I mean, once you're in the group, you could post pictures of your progress, ask for help, and get motivation by other people who post their waves who are already, you know what I mean, a veteran waver with their waves on swim. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. There's a link in the description to that Facebook group. Also, you could just go to Facebook and type in 3WP Wave Family. After watching this whole video right here, you are now equipped with the information you need to get your waves on swim in time for summer. Now, I want to see y'all pictures in the summertime on the 3WP Wave Family Facebook group, or tag me in your wave pictures on Instagram. All right, tag at 360 Wave Process. That's it, y'all.